Hello.
Hi.
What is your name and what do you do for a living?
I am Logan Browning. I am a filmmaker at trade, professional car washer for the moment.
Okay. Let's see what Faith wants to ask you.
Oh, okay.
15.
Whoa, that one was right on top.
Perfect.
It's rigged. No, I'm kidding.
What is your biggest problem in life currently, but you're actually all enjoying it?
It's my biggest problem in life currently, but I'm secretly enjoying it.
Yeah.
Right now, it probably has to be with preparing for graduation. In about like 5 weeks, this crazy little thing that has been part of our lives for the past 16 years, school, maybe a little more with like preschool and all that in kindergarten, is about to be done forever. I'm a firm believer in, like the you never stop learning mentality, but it's kind of preparing for that, preparing to enter the real world, as they say after this, especially with our chosen careers.
Yeah.
Of possibly not hitting our stride for a bit. But so right now it's just kind of planning out, thinking what's next. It's stressing me out, but it's also fun to kind of think about where the future might take you. Like where you want to direct your path, what steps you want to take to try to get there, and everything. So it's super stressful. It's a little nerve-wracking, but it's fun at the same time because you're looking up opportunities. You're like, that's a thing. I can do that. I can go here. Cool. Like sign me up. So yeah.
And you're not bounded by, you have to be in class at this time and all that.
Yeah,
stuff.
see, but I'm a great student, and I already disobey that bounding.
Gotcha.
Don't check my attendance.
Likewise here. All right. The game begins.
I feel like I just entered Saw.
Dun dun. 12.
We're at 12.
Would you like to answer this question or pass it off to me?
Oh, I don't even know what the question is beforehand.
Nope.
Oh, I will answer it.
You will answer it.
I will answer it.
All right. Go think it back. Not your turn.
Suddenly far more nervous. Number 1, where are the bodies buried?
No. That's actually 19.
Oh, pass.
Good.
Thanks.
What is your biggest victory in life?
My biggest victory in life?
Yeah.
I think my biggest victory in life so far has to be living. Simply, no, I mean, truthfully, hear me out though. All right,
Okay.
so you can tell looking at me, I'm not the most athletic human being. I'm not the fastest person. I also don't know how to swim. But at one point in my life, I did. I was the most athletic little swimmer that somehow made my way and beat the 1 in a billion shot of getting born. That's why I always tell people when they're like, you're not the fastest. I'm like, I was at one point. At one point, once upon a time ago, I was. Enough to beat out others. But I see that as truthfully being the biggest victory because that's where I kind of line up where I like to think a lot more of my victories will come from. Where it's, as I touched upon earlier, we're in a very tough career path where they always say like, oh, only 1 in a million will make it. You only got a slim chance. I've beaten those odds before. Why not do it again?
Go for round 2.
Exactly. So I see that as my biggest victory so far. Just because even if I lose, that's the victory that's still there right now as I'm still breathing. still living.
My biggest victory is probably just graduating high school. I know that it's like, really, that's it. But I had multiple issues. I was near deaf, I was near blind, I was really behind because no one really knows you're deaf until they realize, oh no.
Yeah. Wait, so I'm sorry, what were the issues?
Yeah.
Everything sounds normal so far.
And and just all those issues, which caused me to be 4 years behind my peers when I was going through school. So I was always behind, always playing catch up.
Oh, okay.
And a bunch of teachers, peers told me I would never graduate.
We love public school support.
Schools, man.
But hey, but you did it though.
Yep, and I'm about to graduate college.
Yeah.
Which I never prepared for.
Yeah.
And you can tell by my grades, but let's move on.
But hey, you know what? You did it. You beat the odds. We're here.
Yep.
Well done. Well done. Some of us are still strong swimmers.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that. 15.
15. You know what? I'll pass this one. I'll ask you one.
Actually, we already answered that, so now I'm in the hot seat.
Good.
Oh no.
I'm lying to all of you. This dice is too big. I can't actually shake it in my hand.
Gotcha.
All right. 13. Would you like to take it? Lucky number 13.
I will be taking this question.
You'll be taking it. All right. You'll learn how terrible I am at opening envelopes.
That's been me all day.
If there's one thing I've been described as, it's graceful. And that's how I like to open envelopes as well. All right. Wyatt, do you believe that pain is a good... Let me rephrase that. Is pain good for self-improvement?
Yes, in moderation.
Okay.
If you go your entire life without any form of rejection or denial, or just purely getting exactly what you want all the time, you're not going to grow.
Right.
So pain is necessary to grow. However, getting hit by a car for a commercial is not the type of pain you should go for.
Unless you really want to.
Which you have issues.
Yeah.
Which, yeah, anyways.
I don't judge. Yeah, no, I hear you. I think I agree with that full send, as the kids say. I think it's one of those, like in life, we all have to put our hand on the hot stove to find out that it's hot. Don't touch it, that's pain. I agree that I think it comes in a lot of moderation. I think there's some pain that people shouldn't have to go through in life that maybe taught some good lessons and maybe a lot of bad ones at the same time. But I think that, yeah, it's a necessary part of being human. I think that's where humanity comes from, is, wow, that sounds so sad. Humanity comes from pain, Wyatt.
Yes.
But I think that's what reminds us that we are living. We are a human being. I can't remember who said this quote, but there's a famous quote that it says, like if someone gives you the choice between numbness and pain, take pain each and every time, just because you're still feeling something.
Mm-hmm. And just in general sense, pain just, as you mentioned, keeps you growing, keeps you learning.
Yeah.
And some pain is just necessary.
Yeah.
Like heartbreak. You have to go through multiple heartbreaks, unfortunately, to find the right person, to find the traits that you want to match with.
Yeah.
Without heartbreak, you're either going to be alone or you're going to be with a bad partner.
Yeah. No, hey, I agree with you. That was exactly where my brain was going, was, everyone's gotten their heart broken once or twice in life. Some of us will probably still get our hearts broken 20 times over, but it's necessary. Everyone needs a good heartbreak in life.
Yes. Because if the heart doesn't break, it doesn't grow.
I like that. All right. Rolling number 2.
12.
We
all
did
in.
that.
Now you're in the hot seat.
Oh no, my buns are toasting.
Oh, wait. 6.
6? I'll take 6.
Okay. Ah, Fool's Errand. I had to come up with this on the spot.
Was there not a card in there?
No, some of them don't have cards in it. I have to think of it on the spot. My level 6 question for you is:
Okay.
will you rather live your entire life in the forest with no internet, or live in an apartment with 20 people with really slow internet?
Oh, apartment with 20 people. Not even as somebody, like, I wouldn't say by any stretch of the imagination that I am an internet addict, so much so. But I just love being around people. I find loneliness so maddening. Not in any sort of like self-crazed vein. It's one of those that if I'm alone, I just found myself sitting there, like leg bouncing, just like, okay, who can I talk to? Who can I joke around with? What's going on? And so I would take being in a room with 20 people any other day of the week. Just because I'm a chatter, I'm a talker. I would find that far more fulfilling at the end of the day than Abraham Lincolning it somewhere out in a cabin, splitting logs and eating hogs and making clogs. You can quote me on that.
And so will you call yourself more of an extrovert than introvert based off of that?
I'm an extroverted introvert. And what I mean by that is in a lot of situations, probably even in this apartment with 20 people, I get so shy and uncomfortable that my defense for being shy and uncomfortable is for being talkative and loud. And so it gives off the impression of being an extroverted sort of mentality that is my own pain is healing sort of thing, where I've been trying to use that to push myself out of my comfort zone more and more. And so it's getting to a point where I think in more cases than not, I would say I'm more extroverted than introvert, but I don't know if I can quite put myself as just a full-fledged extrovert quite yet.
Okay, I get that a lot. I'm more of the opposite. I'm more of an introvert by trade. I just prefer to be on my own to do things. But I do ultimately want interaction with people.
Yeah.
Which is why I prefer like one-on-one, two-on-ones type of situations, or doing a whole lecture in front of a bunch of people and type of thing.
I was going to say, see, that scares the heebie-jeebies out of me. A one-on-one or two-on-one, this is terrifying to me right now.
Oh. Oh no.
No, but it's one of those, truthfully, put me in a room full of people, even if it is me giving a lecture, I will feel far more comfortable. I don't know what it is. It's just something that's never bugged me, but then when it gets quieter, when it gets to right now, if that apartment of 20 people was just an apartment of 2 people or 1 person, I would be in a log cabin right now. Bigger the better.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I am sorry I couldn't find another guest to make your cabin more comfortable.
No, it's okay. It's fine. It's all right. I don't hold grudges.
16.
16. I'll read you 16.
Okay.
Also, just because I want to practice my envelope opening. I didn't say it was going to go well at practice, but we'll still practice. All right. What's one thing people love about you, but you can't stand?
Oh. Okay. I have to say it's probably my, how do I say this properly? Determination. Like, people absolutely love my drive to do things. But I can't stand it because it takes so much energy out of me. Because,
I get that.
as I kind of hinted at before, my entire life I've been just fighting to keep up. So I always have this drive to be better than the person next to me. Even though mentally I know I'm most likely the worst. Which I call determination because I always put myself as the worst person in the room. No matter what situation. Doesn't matter if I'm doing a lecture or a media event. I always feel like I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how I got here. I'm just going to try to beat the person next to me and try not to be last. Which a lot of people say that's like one of my best traits. Just how determined I am and driven for life while I can't stand it. I've been fighting 23 years of my life and I just want to break at times.
Right. Hey, I hear that. Yeah. I get that. I mean, I would agree with them. I think you are a very persistent, resilient force of nature. You know, I don't really think there's too much anyone could say or do to knock you down. I get it's a tiring thing, but no, I would agree. I think that is a good trait to you. That, especially with slowly getting snippets so far of stuff that you've gone through in life, that's something that I feel like you have to be. I don't know. That's not where I don't know what people dig about me. I'm trying to think of like comments I've gotten in class. I don't.
You want me to give you 5 ideas?
Sure, go ahead. Give me 5.
For me, the big 5 things I appreciate with you, granted we only have worked on a couple of projects, so I don't know you personally. Hopefully sometime in the future we can change that with a beer or something.
Yeah, man. I'm just kidding. Yes, I would love that.
Okay, I guess I'm canceled. Yeah. My big 5 things I appreciate is how honest you are,
Thank you.
how comedic you are. Like, you're just naturally funny, and that's probably the one thing I envy about you. I just wish I was that funny. Even if you're not intentionally funny, I wish I had that. I also just like your just creativity. Like,
Thank you.
I have seen you behind and in front of the camera, and just being able to switch between the two and still put 100% effort into creativity, I love. I also just love your diversity of skills.
Thanks. I appreciate it. This is really weird. I don't like compliments. This is.
Hey.
I appreciate it. I was like, I don't know what else to say.
Fine, I'll
Thanks.
give you one.
I appreciate it.
And just, those are like my big traits I appreciate in you.
That's very sweet of you. Thank you. No, that might have to be mine then is at least what outside people see as my comedic abilities, like you just said. Which I would argue I don't think I really have many. I've been in a lot of the world where I'm the least funniest person in the room. And I think that might be something that, yeah, I think that's my answer. For the reason that, I mean, there's opportunities, of course, where sometimes that's just not what's needed in the room. And not even so much so of like, I'm cracking jokes at the back of a funeral. You know, like it's never really anything like that. But there's some times where it's like a lecture in class or something that what you guys see as this comedic timing, funny, witty comments is me quietly being like, dude, Logan, shut up for like 20 seconds. You know what I mean? Like the teacher's talking about how to export a file. They don't need a Kermit the Frog voice right now. You know, like it's like not everything has to be a joke, you know, in this moment. I think a lot of that comes with kind of what we touched on earlier with the extrovert thing of, I think that's just my uncomfortableness in situations. I always found it easier to kind of like an easy way to disarm people, but so thank you for saying that. That's very nice. But yeah, I think that would be that'd be mine. Is I'm glad it's making people laugh, but I would love my brain to help the rest of my body shut up every once in a while and take notes. That's, not worry about what's my next quippy one-liner. Just shut up and take a note.
For me, it's the opposite. I just wish I can be more chill. Because you probably know this, and I have been told this all too many times on my ratings projects that I am way too serious. Even when I try to have like a quirky phase and do something weird, it always comes off as serious. No matter how hard I try to do something comedic, unless it's something stupid, like sticking my tongue out. It's like, my face just cannot make comedic looks unless I like put 110% effort into it.
Right. No, I have serious RBF to a disgusting amount. But I mean that in that same sense that there's a lot of moments where Dr. Betsy Pike is filming a documentary about David Arquette's time here. And he was talking in one of our classes, and she showed me, they cut the footage of me, and I look so angry and bored. And she goes, "What was happening there? Like, what was he saying that was making you so upset?" And I was like, "That's just my face." I was like, "Oh, I'm German. What can I say? We're angry people. I don't know." I was like, but no, I get that. We're the same thing where I think maybe that's where, kind of like you was sticking the tongue out, that's where a lot of that comes from. So being like, "Oh, I don't want people to think I'm mad right now. I'm not mad." But no, I get that. 6.
Here we go again.
1. Would you like to accept this question?
I will accept this question.
I feel like you know what these questions are.
No.
Who packed these envelopes, Wyatt?
I packed them, but I wrote 300 questions.
Oh, exposed. He packed the envelopes. I'm going to make an attack ad. Let's see. No. Wyatt, what's your favorite animal? What a range. Wyatt, now that we've touched upon my personal fears and insecurities, what's your favorite animal?
Call me cliche, but the eagle.
Eagles are cool. Eagles are cool. Mine's a brown bear.
Oh, okay.
I like brown bears. There's a reason most teddy bears are based on them. They always just look so soft and cuddly. They can tear me apart easy. Oh, so easy. You kidding? But they just look cute and cuddly, and I just want to jump in and
And I just like eagles because not only they're cool, they create cool meme opportunities.
Yes. Yeah. And like me, they're balding, so I like it. All right, 1. Let's go.
Here we go again.
6. 14.
Fine.
Take it or leave it.
I will hand this off to you.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm doing this Oscar style, sir. All right. How would you describe your friendship values?
How will I describe my friendship values? My big 3 I want in a friend, regardless of best friend to co-worker friend, is just shut up. It's just honesty, respect, and just being cool. Those are my big 3. I want to trust you before I say anything about myself, and I want to know that behind the scenes, at a restaurant, bar, etc., that I can chill and be comfortable. After tallying up the points, you won the episode.
Let's go. Good.
Is there any places, people, programs you're a part of you want to shout out before we end the episode?
Oh, sure. I mean, always we're going to give a shout out to Radiant Cinema here on Ball State's campus. Late July, we have 8 short films, 2 of which are directed by us, premiering at Indie Shorts, part of Heartland Film Festival in the summer. So everyone should go check that out. That'll be pretty fun. I believe I'm in the marketing class for that as well, that we're talking about doing like a red carpet. We're going the whole 9 yards.
Okay.
So everyone should go check that out. And then even if you're an incoming student or however you happen to find this video, just check out Radiant Cinema. It's a fun time. Just have fun making movies. Hopefully the program sticks around.
Yeah.
Abso Lunacy Improv Comedy Group. They are my home away from home. It's something that I found very late here in the career at Ball State, but they're an absolute laugh riot. If you ever get bored on like a Friday night and wanted to check out a show, I think it's like $1 for a ticket. Watch a bunch of guys and gals and everything else goof around and have fun. I think that's it. I don't know if I can quite think of anything else I'm proud of.
Okay. Good to hear. Peace.
Out. Bros.